Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be giving you an updated review of the Ordinary 100% L-Ascorbic acid powder. If you are new here and you love skincare, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and you can also ring the bell if you would like to be notified every time I upload a new video. So not long after starting my channel, I did a review on this, and even though it's one of the most popular reviews on my channel, I do feel like it needs to be updated and the quality needs to be a lot better. So here I am today to talk about this. I purchased it yesterday from the Ordinary counter, but I've definitely had a lot of experience using the L-Ascorbic acid powder. It's a tricky one because on one hand it's excellent. It's the best way to get the benefits of vitamin C. I will talk about the benefits of vitamin C in a second, but it can be tricky because you're basically just mixing this powder yourself, and it can be kind of difficult to know how much of it to mix and what to mix it with and the best way to get the most out of it, because this is quite a volatile ingredient. It can be very strong and very powerful on the skin, but it also oxidizes very, very quickly. So knowing how to use it in the right way can be quite tricky, and that's what I hope to help you with in today's video. L-Ascorbic acid is the purest form of vitamin C for your skin. You get various derivatives of vitamin C, which some of them are proven to be very, very good, but they're definitely not as powerful as the pure L-Ascorbic acid. The derivatives are great because they're milder and they're also more stable, and creating a product with this in, they tend to be quite expensive and you have to use them up quite quickly. The most popular serums that contain pure L-Ascorbic acid are SkinCeuticals C E Ferulic and also Drunk Elephant C Firma. C E Ferulic has got lots of studies behind it, but it's a very, very expensive serum that most of us cannot afford to buy. The Drunk Elephant is definitely more reasonable in price, but it still is quite expensive. So if you're looking to replicate the effects of that, then this is a really good way to go about it. Vitamin C has many proven benefits for the skin. It's good for the general skin health. It will help brighten the skin, tackle things like hyperpigmentation. It's good for collagen production and fine lines. It also works as an excellent antioxidant, so it will help boost your SPF and help protect the skin against UV light and pollution. Now, the Ordinary 100% pure L-Ascorbic acid powder comes in this tub here, and it comes with this tiny little spoon, which you can see here. This is a huge amount of product given how much it is that you need to use. The spoon is even a bit too big, in my opinion. I think the best way to use the spoon is to use the small end of it. Scoop it out this way rather than this way. I'm going to compare the L-Ascorbic acid powder to vodka. So if you've never drank vodka or any other type of alcoholic spirits before, you wouldn't go and take a huge swig from the bottle because you would probably end up being sick. Instead, you would measure a very small amount of the vodka and mix it with some other kind of juice. You definitely need to proceed with caution, and exactly the same is for this. So you want to start with a very, very small amount, see how your skin reacts to it, and build on from there. One way you can use this is to take a small amount of the powder, using the scoop, put it in the palm of your hand and mix it with some kind of serum. When I was at the Ordinary counter, they also said that you could literally just dab your finger in it and then mix it with the product in the palm of your hand. It's much quicker. So if you're using it in the morning, you can do that. The only problem with that is it's not as hygienic and there is moisture on your hands, so you are going to start to get oxidized product in the container. But then you can just use the spoon to scoop any oxidized product out. If that does happen, there's enough of it in that it will go a very, very long way. Another really practical way to use it is to take an old UV protective bottle from another serum that you've already used up. I've got this bottle of vitamin C serum from the Ordinary, and when that's used up, what I could do is just add a little bit of serum to it, then combine some of the powder, shake it up, and then that will last me for a week. That's really good. It's really easy. It saves me having to dip into the product every day. If you're using this during the day, then it works great as an antioxidant serum. I would just keep it milder rather than stronger. Because of the low pH, you do run the risk of irritation or sensitivity to the skin, whereas if you're using it at night, it's a great way then to tackle things like hyperpigmentation, and you can go in slightly slightly stronger. I know some of you will be wondering what you should and shouldn't be mixing this with. So I'm going to start off with saying what you shouldn't mix this with. Now technically, L-ascorbic acid does work with various different ingredients, but unless they're already formulated in a product, then sometimes it's best to avoid certain ingredients. The first one I'm going to talk about is retinol. Now technically vitamin C does work with retinol. Paula's Choice do a really good strong retinol serum that also contains vitamin C, but that's been dosed at the right quantities so it all works together. So if you're mixing the product on your own, it's probably best to avoid using retinol. You could always use vitamin C during the day and then your retinol at night. Another thing this doesn't mix with is peptides. So if you're using something like the Ordinary Buffet, which is a combination of hyaluronic acid and peptides, I would definitely separate them and use the buffet in one routine and use the vitamin C powder in a different routine. I also wouldn't mix this with AHA or BHA exfoliating acids. I think that you just run the risk of irritating your skin if you mix it with those. And then the last one I'm going to talk about is niacinamide. Now there's lots of arguments over whether you can or can't mix vitamin C with niacinamide. Some people say that you can't and that they cancel each other out. I don't think that's true because there are products on the market that have been formulated with both vitamin C and niacinamide. But going back to what I said before, unless that's been properly done by a scientist where it's been stability tested and they're mixed together, I personally wouldn't mix this with niacinamide myself. If you want to use niacinamide in your routine, then I suggest you use it with retinol in your nighttime routine. L-ascorbic acid powder will oxidize much quicker if it's mixed with water. Now you don't want to use this product if it's already oxidized, otherwise it runs the risk of damaging your skin. Therefore I think that it's better that you don't mix it with water-based products, but it will still work if you do. Products that aren't water-based are things like oils. I love to mix this with the face oils from The Ordinary. I think they work really good. I also think that the resveratrol and ferulic acid serum from The Ordinary makes a great combination for this, for a supercharged antioxidant serum. If you want to use this in a water-based product such as a hyaluronic acid serum, they definitely will mix together and they definitely will work. It's just not my first choice personally. I just wouldn't recommend pre-mixing this in the bottle with a water-based product because it will oxidize too quickly. So that covers all the basics of how to use this very amazing but slightly complicated skincare ingredient. Always proceed with caution. As I said before with the vodka analogy, you want to start very, very mildly and build up as your tolerance progresses. I think it might be useful to do another video showing the different ways to use it because you don't just have to use this in the serum form. You can use it as a mask, you can use it as a cleanser. There are different ways of using this. So perhaps I will do another video showing the different ways to use it. If that's something that you would like to see, then please let me know in the comments below. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.